inspiring and believe could serve as a model for addressing climate changes globally?
Yeah, well, if I could recall, like in 2018, we had a large flood in Kerala and also in other parts of India. But since then we had floods, but something came out of those floods is like citizen science, like people themselves using social media to communicate the intensity of the flood. So like this, people say this region had flood and they documented the sharing WhatsApp, Facebook, and groups are being built and like to communicate all those things in a better form. And also having rain gauges to measure the amount of rainfall that is being received in those regions and to predict how much of water that goes to the river and at one time they are going to flood. So in those groups there are people from media, government and everyone. So they could actually show it in the news, like the results are coming out and there is a likely chance of flood and people should move out and they should be safe from those regions. So these kind of ways in which people are trying to adapt, I mean without any support, because we have been asking for support from the government or anyone for a long time, but it's kind of mere ignorance because climate action doesn't always happen in co-ops, but it will also happen in grassroots, because that's where people are feeling the impact of climate change. But we have like a top-down approach. We say this is a net zero target and this is a climate action and we need to implement it everywhere. But how about a climate action which I need based on my environment, based on the livelihood I am dependent on, or based on the future I imagine? So these kind of things should actually happen because we all have like different stories and different experience with climate change and also like the way in which people live. And this thing actually came in New York Times like recently, the way in which how this is being done. So these kind of things could actually be replicated, like the citizen science could be an effective tool in like mitigating climate change and also adapting to the changes we see. And it can be scaled globally in different forms depending on different environment and the needs of the times.
Great example. Community-led, local-led solution.